Welcome back to the live channel, man. Today we'll be reacting to a video from the one, the only, the homie, Mori. And the video is titled, Man Unalives a Little Girl Over a Fortnite Match. How are we letting people like this exist, bro? Like, no. This is actually horrible, bro. I saw this title. First of all, Mori, how are you finding these discussions, bro? Let's get into it. My fault.
All right, so here's a story that's probably gonna make a lot of you mad, just like how it made me mad last night when I first saw it. And the headline says, unemployed man admits to killing girl 11 because he was angry about Fortnite loss. Report. Yes, people, this is the world we live in. We should be used to it by now. Can't say that I'm shocked. You know, when I first heard about the story last night, I went to my Twitter page and I said some things that'll probably get me terminated on my...
And you know what? This probably also, like, not to get too far off the topic because the original topic is horrible in its own right, but this is also giving the crowd that's like video games cause violence. Like, they're giving that crowd fuel. You get what I'm saying? Because I've never been one to think that video games directly cause like more violent individuals. I think that it just comes from people who are violent. They play video games because the video games are violent, and then later in life they do violent things. You get what I'm saying? And whether or not it urges them to do those violent things, I think is a per person basis. Regardless though, it energizes that crowd, I feel like, which is like, I mean, at this point, they might have a case in point if this is what people are doing, especially over Fortnite. Like, what are we doing, bro?
YouTube channel, but I genuinely believe this man should immediately be unalived. He should not be alive. Like, his soul should be snatched from his body, or maybe even that would be too much of an easy way for him to go out. Maybe this man should be tortured and face the same punishment that he used to take this little girl's life away, because he reportedly, and this is just crazy, like, lost a game of Fortnite, got angry about it, and decided to go out and kill a random little girl, bro, who was only 11 years old, man. Like, you can't make...
I'm not gonna lie, the story kind of just hit me. Yo, that's sad. Damn, because I don't know, something about it just really made me realize that I'm looking at this little girl's pictures and she lost her life for something that was so minuscule in the grand scheme of things, which is a Fortnite game. And this is a 23-year-old individual, bro.
Fish. Anyway, let's get into the story. The article says, and I will be showing his face later in this video so you guys can see who exactly this man is. A 23-year-old unemployed Frenchman said he murdered an 11-year-old girl earlier this month because he was in a rage over losing a game of Fortnite, according to media reports in France. A man identified as Owen L. told the police that he was angry over losing at the popular video game and had a fight with another gamer before leaving to go outside and walk around to release his frustration. In France, the surnames of suspects are not divulged by police, which is just plain stupid to me. I don't know why France is protecting criminals. Like, please just share their entire identity. If they're not a minor and they are at the age of 18,
share their identity. I need their government. I need their birth certificate. I need their SSN. Drop everything. Like, what are we doing? Are we being for real right now? Drop absolutely everything. And if we can't get him, I'm not gonna lie, at that point, his parents got to get contacted, bro. We got to contact the parents, bro. I'm not talking contact like have a discussion. I'm talking contact like they got to get touched, pause. I'm not gonna lie, because it takes a certain level of not even raising an individual for you to have a kid that is that toxic and destructive to his surroundings. You as a parent, raise that, bro. You're part of the problem along with him, bro.
Or older, which is a legal adult, and their identities should not be hidden. I do not know what the hell is going on in France, though. They also say that police found the body of Louise Lasselle, 11, in the town of
Épinay-sur-Orge,
located in Essonne, about 16 miles south of Paris, on February 8th. And here, as we can see, is the little 11-year-old girl who's now passed away because of some mentally ill retard who couldn't control his emotions after supposedly losing a Fortnite match, which just sounds insane to me. Like, was there money on the line? Is that really what happened that caused you to kill somebody, bro? I'm just like, I know I say I'm numb to a lot of stories, but when it involves innocent children, bro, it just makes me a little emotional, unlocks some primal feelings inside me, makes me kind of want to crash out, because I am
like, when I really took in the weight and the magnitude of the situation at hand, it really like weighed on me. It's just something daunting about seeing this girl's face right here. and understanding how this individual really took into his own hands his anger and put it onto another person unjustly over something so minuscule. That don't make my shoulders and my heart so heavy, bro. That's sad.
Imagine one day I'm gonna have a child, a daughter or a son, and imagine this happened. Like, can you imagine how the father or the mother must be feeling right now, bro? Knowing that their little girl is no longer here anymore because it's... Yeah, man. Stories like this just piss me off, man. They say the discovery came 12 hours after her parents reported her missing. French police say Owen L. confessed to the murder. Louise was on her way home from middle school on February 7th at around 1:50 p.m. when the suspect allegedly intercepted her.
She didn't even get a chance to...
They say, and I quote, while playing Fortnite, he had an altercation online with another player who insulted him. As if that doesn't happen all the time. You know, as gamers, when we're online, when we're playing stuff, bro, we talk shit to each other all the time to troll, to get in your head, to make you play worse. It's all strategic. It's fun. So that's what he admitted to the prosecutor by the name of Gregor Dulin. He also said, and I quote, very angry, he stopped playing.
Man, I wonder if this is a little sidetrack from the original conversation. I wonder if the person who trolled bro understands like the weight and the magnitude of like what he did. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if the person who said those things to him understand that he not even indirectly, essentially directly caused the life of a human being to be gone like forever. And the reason I ask that is because like whenever I get online, right, I'm pretty much not talking, not saying much. And this is just me. I'm not telling niggas how to game though. But if somebody says something to me, then I'll say something back. See, the way that I am, if you do something to me online only, because we're gaming, like you said, it's part of the game. If we're gaming, you do something to me, then I'll do something, then that's when I'll drag it, essentially. And to me, that's fine. But now I'm thinking like, what if the dude said something, started something, went so far with it? Even then, you have to have more capability as a human being to understand and diversify the fact that this is reality and this is a game. And what happens in the game should not breach reality. That's why even to a point, I have this viewpoint about people who like break their setups and break their controllers. Now streamers will do it for like entertainment, so it's a little bit different. But back in the day when it's just you in your crib, you're alone solo gaming, whatever, and you feel the need to break something because of how gaming's going, I'm not saying it's this situation, but I feel like if that's probably like level 3, this situation is like level 20. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like all those things kind of string together. It's just a little food for thought. I be thinking about that sometimes.
And went out to calm down, end quote. The suspect said he planned to, and I quote, rob or extort money from someone to calm down, because that's the perfect reaction after losing a match in a video game. But, and I quote, accidentally crossed paths with Louise, whom he did not know, which again, let me make abundantly clear, was a child, a little girl, obviously. They say, and I quote, he spotted her mobile, her cell phone, which she was carrying on a cord around her neck, and decided to follow her. And here, as we can see the man on the CCTV camera, this was him on that day. Obviously his face is blurred because, you know, media loves to protect criminals. But as I saw on Twitter, this lovely account by the name of The Daily Sneed at Trooper, I believe, used AI to unblur this man's face, and this is what he supposedly looks like. Now, obviously, with upscaling and unblurring faces, it's not an accurate science. It's just using pixels and frames to guess what he may have looked like if it were unblurred. But these AI face blurring softwares do tend to be kind of accurate. I will say that. But yeah, here he was on that day. Man, here's the spot of which her body was found, as you can see. They say the suspect apparently lured the girl into the woods by telling her he'd lost something. This is why you gotta teach your kids to stay away from people. Do not trust people. We live in a cold, sick world. You gotta be cynical. I watch my back all the time, even though I'm a grown-ass man, but it's just like, you never know, man. But they say, and I quote, when they reached a quiet spot, he told her he was going to search her things to steal money while threatening her with a knife. The prosecutor said. She then started screaming, panic. He pushed her to the ground and stabbed her. Lascelles' phone was found beside her body. There was no evidence of sexual assault, Doolin said. The prosecutor's office said male DNA was found on the child's hands. The suspect had tried to get another girl to go into the woods with him, but she refused. France's TF1 reported, and TF1 is like a news network. TF1 said that the suspect had reportedly told his girlfriend he had, and I quote, done something serious and had gotten rid of the murder weapon, bleached his clothes, and throwing them in the garbage. Here, as we can see another image of the child. Here we see images of the forensics team. They say the 24-year-old girlfriend has been charged with not reporting a crime. The suspect lived with his parents and had a rap sheet with a history of petty crime. His older sister reportedly filed a police complaint against him in April of 2023, accusing him of being violent and aggressive, TF1 reported. And that's pretty much where the article ends. Listen, I never really usually get this emotional with videos or reading stuff, but today, I guess I'm out of it. This entire story is just crazy to me, man. Honestly, and you wonder why I feel the way I do about certain things. Again, condolences to the family. You watch this video if you see it. I'm sorry that you're having to go through this right now. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't know any of you, never met any of you, but this story really bothers me a lot.
That's probably one of the worst stories I've heard this year, if not in the last two. That is ludicrously disgusting. Bro, I'm literally at a loss, bro. That is crazy. That is insane.
Especially given how petty it is. That man? Oh man, the things I personally would do if I were the father cannot be said on this channel, on YouTube. I would get terminated. Every man out there, brother, uncle, father, cousin, whatever you are, to a female relative or a female friend or anybody you really care about, regardless of their gender or age. But in this instance, for a child, holy shit. Again, like I said, this unlocked something primal in me, and scumbags like this have to be erased from society is all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I second that. I ain't gonna lie. That is crazy. If you guys, I don't even want to say like the video. It was a good video, Mori. If you guys hate that nigga the same way I do, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. That just drowned the energy out of me, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Bye, peace. That's horrible.